All right. Well, thanks for being here on a Monday night. Very thankful for the 4,500-ish people that showed up tonight to support this team, on a Monday night on a big stage, and just saw a great battle against two really good teams. Arizona State is a challenging team to play against in every way, well coached, as tough-nosed as they come, and they demand your best. Otherwise, they're going to make you pay for the mistakes that you might make or any moment that you might be soft. And I thought our team, rose to the challenge tonight. Took a big shot from ASU, I thought, in the first half. Their posts were phenomenal. Took and made tough shot after tough shot. And you're like, man, is this going to keep up all night? And so at halftime, we just talked about increasing our intensity defensively, challenging a little bit better than we did. I liked what we did on the boards. We just need to maintain that and then just continue to get into a groove offensively. And I felt like we found a rhythm, kind of what we could get away with tonight and what worked against them. And so we just continued to go to those things. And, Jamie was awesome, obviously, tonight. Sid taking care of the basketball, against a team that's as tough to take care of it against as anyone. Got her 9 rebounds. And then I talked to Devin after the game, and I told Devin I thought this was the best defensive game she's ever played. I thought she was absolutely phenomenal, moving her feet, being straight up. And so you just, as a coach, you are so excited to be a part of games like this because it's going to get your team to a level that you can't get unless you play against a great team. There's no way to get there in practice. There's no way. You just gotta get into a game and just watch them rise. And this team rose to the challenge tonight in a big way. And so, very proud coach tonight.
So, Coach, what was it like to have now Sid and Jamie back in the lineup together, where they were both starting, in the lineup? Sid's back from injury, both getting healthy, both had big games today. And, Sam talked about it a little bit. How big is it to have them back, and what have they brought? And then Sid and Jamie, what was it like playing with each other at full speed again?
Yeah, well, we've missed it, no question. And I'm so proud of our team for weathering the storm that continued one extra game. We didn't realize Friday was going to be a part of it, but this team, you can't say enough about them as a collective group and how they've raised their level of performance for the last 10 games, 11 games, I guess, is how long it's been. And so tonight to have, us whole for the first time, and Jen was out tonight, so we weren't completely whole, but to have our starting 5 back together was, comforting, I guess, and it was inspiring and great to watch. And, they have so much experience between them that, I think it puts everybody at ease just a little bit, and I don't know. I had fun watching them. You guys?
And then what was it like for you guys to play with each other again? You can answer if you want.
Having Jamie back in the starting lineup, she's such a threat offensively and then defensively too. I mean, she's all over the place making plays. So I love playing with her. Definitely going to make the most of the time that we have left together. But I think, like Coach Rueck said, this team is incredible, just how we face adversity and how we come together when our backs are against the wall. With her being out on Friday, me being out for a couple of games in this past month, it didn't matter. Everybody stepped up.
Yeah, it was fun. I think we always kind of look for each other. We've played with each other every game for the past 3 years, and so we kind of have a special connection out there, and so yeah, it was fun.
Jamie, just what was the key for you offensively tonight? As you said, you did shoot 90% on the floor, so
she missed a free throw.
That is true. And especially just coming off of not playing on Friday, what was going on for you offensively today?
I just started off being aggressive to the hoop, and then that kind of opened up my 3. I thought my teammates got me the ball where I needed it to be for my shot, and I practice shooting all the time, so it just felt good. I don't know what that means, but
Agreed.
She does practice a lot.
Yeah.
Scott, I know every game's different. You have a big one against Washington on Friday, but considering your opponent stakes tonight, might this be the best overall game the team's played this season?
I think so. I think when you put the whole thing together, understanding who we're playing against, the fact that they were so confident, coming in, you can just see it. And for good reason. I mean, that team weathered some injuries and weathered some storms so far this year, and they've risen to the challenge and to the point of winning 15 straight games. And understanding that plus the stage, it was no secret we were on national TV tonight. For this group just to lock in defensively and to perform at that elite level for so long, and then to put a great team away it has to be our best performance to this point.
Sydney, after what you've gone through the past month and a half, just how satisfactory is this win tonight, essentially beating your hometown team?
You want to treat this one as any other game, but I think just having the team come together. I mean, we didn't have Jen tonight, but to finally have the starting 5 back out and healthy, we had a really good week of preparation for this game. I was able to practice a full week instead of just quickly the day before game like I did last week. So it felt good to get into a rhythm this week and get some kinks out of my game and get the rust off a little bit. And then, it's so fun to be out there when there's performances like Jamie and then even Taylor on Friday, just to be a part of that. It's a blessing to be out there.
Scott Rueck was very solid tonight. You talk about her being.
Yeah, well, she gives us such a obvious defensive presence against this team, and they're a post-oriented team similar to, they go to the post like crazy, and we saw it, and they went to them anyway. But I thought she impacted shots. I thought her rebounding was important. Then second half gave us a few easy buckets, that I felt we needed. I thought we could have involved her a little bit more in the first half. We didn't get her enough touches in the first half. And so that was a focal point of the second, and we started there, and I thought our team did a good job finding her. But her, there was a rebound that when Ruth jumps, it's really something. And Ruth is an amazing athlete, and we don't get to see it every once in a while. I wish we saw it more. But there was a rebound in the second half where she got up and ripped it, and she was close to the rim, on that board. And I thought her presence was just dominating. There were a couple blocks in the third quarter that I felt set the tone for us defensively in the second half.
For Sid and Jamie, just what did you feel like the big difference was in the second half? When you come out, I think it was a 15-2 run or something like that. Just that's really sort of what kind of created the distance and let you guys take control.
I think definitely it was our defense, and we thought they kind of hit some hard shots in the first half, and we just wanted to crank that up a little bit. And then once we started getting those stops, that momentum, our offense flowed from there.
Yeah, and I think Jamie right off the bat hit a huge 3 for us that set the tone offensively, and then obviously our defense was a lot better. I mean, we played pretty good in the first half, but once we put scoreboard pressure on them, then they stopped hitting those hard shots. But I think her shot really set us off and set the tone for us the rest of the half. Go Beavs!
Thank you.